That one was pretty epic. Called it a rock bottom there. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson would have been proud, I think. What's up, guys? Kyle Dake here, 4-time world champion, Olympic bronze medalist. Here to break down my top 5 Dake Bombs. At number 5, we have 2018 World Championships. My first World Championships in the semifinals. I was winning 8-0 here and took a nice shot, came up around the waist and did a pretty good job of protecting my back leg. He tried to get to it, but yeah, this was a big one for me. I'd lost to the guy earlier in the year, and this was to make my first World Finals, and I was trying to make a little bit of a statement here. Step behind, big lift, big throw, put him down on the mat. That was an exciting one for me. I got pretty excited. First time around, still didn't get a point here, so that was fun. That was the first year, I think, of ranking series, so they had seeded it. So I was 4th seed, he was number 1 seed. I knew I was gonna meet him in the semis, so I figured both of us would meet there. Got him. So number 4 here, we have 2018 World Cup, one of my favorite events. It was in Iowa City, it was a ton of fun. Wrestling in Japan here, and he took a single leg into a double leg, and I was able to get a chest wrap really high in his throat for the first one, and kind of lifted his feet, circling around, and was able to score those 4 points. And he kept driving, and I was like, all right, here we go again. So I ended up getting, that was kind of a 2-for-1 Dake Bomb there. That was just a fun event. Just team events are a lot of fun in general, and wrestling in front of a home crowd's a ton of fun. So this was a pretty special one too.
Do you ever feel any pressure to, like, because everyone in the crowd wants to see a Dake Bomb? Do you ever like feel that?
I don't feel that pressure to go get one, but if I can get one, that's ideal. You know, I feel like I put myself in the driver's seat at that point to really seal out the match. The crowd is always awesome. Having people go nuts for a Dake Bomb, or, you know, I get into a position where I'm gonna score. People start to anticipate that, which is a lot of fun. So coming in at number 3, we have World Cup, once again, 2018. I'm wrestling India here. And right off the whistle, I take a low-level shot, and he kind of leaves his hips high, you know, just try to finish big, you know, get through your opponent. Whether you're in between his legs or you have a double leg, you always want to get up and through your opponent. So for me, that's stuff I've been working on since I was a kid. You know, just get big, get up off your feet, and try to take him to his back and score points. And that was fun. I think that was my first match. Actually, that might have been my second match at World Cup, but, you know, you just go out and try to do your thing. So number 2 here is 2022 World Championships against India. You know, I get to a pretty good position, you know, single leg seatbelt, try to come around the head. He's pretty strong here. You know, I was surprised. He kept stepping in front, so then I decided I was gonna go the opposite direction there. Anytime you throw somebody, you don't want to let them just fall down to the mat. You don't want to lift them up and let them go. You want to bring them down to the mat with some conviction. A lot of these guys are super athletes, so if you kind of just lift them in the air, they'll be able to, you know, kind of like a cat and land on their feet. My grandfather and father were traditionalists, so they were like, hey, you know, stay on those legs and finish on the legs. So number 1 here, one of my favorite throws ever in all age groups was this one. It was 2021 Henry Deglan in the semifinals, wrestling in Azerbaijan here. It was actually a little bit longer of a scramble. You know, I shot and he did a pretty good job. He started coming up and fighting hands, claw around the waist. I lifted him up, and normally, you know, I'd lift him up and put him straight down in folk style, but I was able to go twist the other direction and put him right to his back, forcefully put him down, make sure he lands flat on his back so you can score those points. So yeah, that one was pretty epic. Called it a rock bottom there. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson would have been proud, I think. That's probably my number 1, and that's my top 5 Dake Bombs.